Once the challengers had been whittled down to 4, it was time for the final day of the Magic the Gathering Mythic Invitational. Early on in the day, Savage found his feet by defeating Andre Strasky 2-1, after Strasky conceded his final game, finishing the tournament in 4th place and taking home a tidy $45,000. But Savage's joy was short-lived, with Piotr Glagowski taking him out in the next round. The games were evenly matched and close, but that Esper control deck was just no match for Glagowski's mono-red aggro deck. Filled with spells designed to wound with so many small paper cuts, the opponent bleeds to death without realizing it's happening. Glagowski top-decked Lightning Strike to win the match.
But keep in mind, he now only has access to 1 mana. Glagowski can still draw 3 damage burn spell here, 4 lethal, because he does not. Savage does not have mana for Moment of Craving. So if Glagowski draws a 3 damage burn spell, that's it. That's lethal. That's lethal. Glagowski top deck to win, and he needs to go for it here.
And then there were 2. Piotr Glagowski, a relative newbie to Magic with only 7 years under his belt, has only single-color decks, with his red deck and a mono-blue tempo, which had been dealing pain and canceling spells throughout the weekend. Meanwhile, Andrea Mengucci, who's been playing Magic for the last 15 years, had yet another Esper control deck. Although the tournament didn't allow sideboards as a rule, he was allowed one because of the mechanics of Mastermind's acquisition, which allows players to either search their library for a card and put it into their hand, or choose a card they own from outside the game and put it into their hand. As well as that, he had a mono-white aggro deck. One doesn't normally think about white as an aggro color, but this is the kind of deck that can change that sort of thinking. This wasn't the first time Glagowski and Mengucci had met that day. In the earlier game, Mengucci crushed Glagowski 2-zip.
Glagowski crossing his fingers going, please don't have Conclave Tribunal, please don't have it. And of course Mengucci has.
Womp womp.
This was Glagowski's time to come back. The first matchup was Mengucci's Esper Control against Glagowski's mono-blue tempo. Game 1 was incredibly close. Glagowski had Mengucci on the ropes until Mengucci pulled out a Kaya's Wrath, and Glagowski had little choice but to concede. With potentially only 1 game left, everything was on the line. While $125,000 is nothing to be sneezed at, both players came to this tournament to get $250,000. Mengucci started the game with a tactical error. Both players were clearly nervous, trading damage and making little impact. Until Mengucci started drawing the good stuff and just kept getting everything he needed. Unfortunately, Glagowski wasn't so lucky and didn't draw into a single thing that would have helped, as Mengucci just destroyed him.
He has not taken a loss today, absolutely crushing his opponents all the way through the top 4. He did not lose a single time. Keep your eye on Andrea Mengucci. He knows that he is on the verge of winning. It's a pass back. All he has to do is click attack with all of his creatures, and we will have our Mythic Invitational winner. It is Andrea Mengucci.
And with that, the first Mythic Invitational champion was crowned. Congratulations to both Mengucci and Glagowski for their achievements. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the amazing esport content from around the gaming globe. Only on Arena Esports.